You've got a great idea. You know it can change the world. You know it can have a big impact. You know it could change the fortunes of yourself, your family, the people around you. You've got a great idea. You know it can work. You know it can work. The problem is you don't know if it can work for you. You believe in the idea, but you don't believe in yourself. And so here's what's happened. Why? Well, it's because you've tried and stopped and started and stopped and started and stopped. And you maybe saw a little bit, tiny results, but then you lose the motivation and you stop. You've never stayed with anything long enough to actually let it see results. And so you built up this pattern inside yourself that says, I can't do it. The idea is great, but I can't do it. That's really at the core. If you really believe that you could do it and you really believed in the idea, you'd be doing it and crushing it. So it's the biggest difference. It's why lack of belief is the world's biggest problem. The only thing you're missing is actual sustained momentum against your ideas. Because if you believe that you could do it, you'd be out there doing it. You believe in your idea and how it could change the world, but you don't believe in your own abilities to do it. So your head only understands a world that exists. Your head is logical, it's practical. And so whatever's been done can be done again, right? It's logical. It's just fear-based, and so it's small. You never create amazing things when you're living in a fear-based state. And that's what you're doing when you make big decisions with your head. Because your head only understands a practical world that currently exists. That's where I know you guys are at. If you're watching this channel, you're watching this video, that's where I know you're at. The problem is living inside your head instead of living inside your heart. So what happens is you'll have some days where you're living in your heart. You'll have some days where you feel bold, motivated, excited, feeling like you're capable, like maybe you could actually do this. You'll have some days. You'll have some days where you'll actually feel that way. Like maybe I can be the person. I am bold. Maybe you watch a video, maybe you just wake up and you get inspired. You had a great dream, something happens, and you have this moment where you just feel bold, powerful, unstoppable, and say, today is my day. I'm going to go off and do it and crush it, right? We've all had those moments. So then you wake up the next day and you're back to being in your head, telling yourself, I can't do this. I didn't go to school for this. I don't have the money for this. I don't have the talent for this. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not brave enough or courageous enough for this, right? That's all your head talking to yourself. So if you haven't fully decided that you want to start this business, that you want to hit your 10 million subscribers on YouTube, that you want to fill in a blank, your big, crazy, ambitious goal, when you haven't fully decided on it, your head and your heart are going to fight. They should fight. Because it's not logical, it's not safe, it's not practical. If it was, it wouldn't be a big idea. Your big, amazing, bold ideas are not logical, they're not practical, and they're not safe. And so your head is always going to say, whoa, 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 slow down, this is scary. And most of the time you're going to listen to your head. And the people around you will tell you, listen to your head. What you need to do is fully decide. What you need to do is decide that this is going to happen. That it's not an option anymore. That there's no, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Your heart has to decide the big decisions in your life. Should you go move to that other country or other city? Should you go marry that person or not? Should you go take that job or not? Should you go start that business or not? Big decisions with your heart. And then you use your head to help you figure out the how. When your head and your heart are fighting, when your goals, your ambitions, your dreams are fighting every day what you think is practical, logical, possible, you're just going to be stuck. Very slow growth, very slow momentum, knowing you're capable of more, but just stuck because you're fighting yourself. The biggest problem is you're just fighting yourself. But when you can let go, when you can say, my heart is going to help me make the big decisions in my life, and my head's going to help me figure out how. Question of the day, I want to know, what's your heart telling you right now? What's the most bold, courageous version of you telling you right now? Let me know, put it down in the comments below. And if
cradle close, bury us beneath